Okay, so
Hold
this
on, I
is
got excited.
brand new today. This is something that will change everything you know about what Laura has been able to offer you when it's come to a concealer. This is our Brighten and Conceal multitasking concealer. You're seeing it first here today. We've got 5 different shades for you to choose from, but I want you to think about priming, concealing, and illuminating all in one fell swoop that is one incredible texture like I've never seen before. It's a 280-832. Jillian, walk us through our shades.
Okay, so porcelain. If you're really, really light, you know how you can't get any lighter than porcelain? Stick to porcelain, okay? For light, if you are a fair skin all the way up to a light skin, right before a medium, go to light. Medium, stay in your lane, stick to medium. Tan, for that deep Mediterranean skin, a very dark golden skin, all the way up to probably a light African American skin. And then deep for those beautiful rich shades of cocoa skin.
Perfect. All right, brand new today. What's the deal with this concealer?
Okay, so first of all, I'm so excited. Let's just get the words out. All right.
Yes.
It's a brand new, and it's so beautiful. Here's the shades. There is nothing else out there like it. Laura took the best of everything that she does, priming, concealing, and brightening, and put it into this brand new, very, it's a thin concealer that gets to the root of the problem and then works less to cover it, but more to correct it. So how many times as women, I'm gonna use the porcelain, by the way, Miss Megan, she's actually wearing porcelain. Her skin is really, really light. It's just, don't let the blush fool you. She is very light.
I know.
So what happens is, and I already started on this side, when we get a divot or a dark circle, a lot of women feel that they need a heavy, thick, opaque concealer to cover it. But what happens is it actually accentuates those fine lines and wrinkles, and it gives you kind of that raccoon look under the eye because you're like, oh, it looks so ashy. So what Laura did was she created this super hydrating, very lightweight concealer that has priming in it. It's skin tone correct. It's like a yellowy peach, so now we're color correcting. Then it has the perfect amount of a micronized pearl luminous technology that instantly brightens the under eye by using less formula. Now, when you get in there, you will not see pearl. You will not see anything. It bends light. And that's what you're seeing right now on Megan. I'm bending the light to cast out every single shadow. It is crease resistant, it is smudge resistant, it is so lightweight that you can touch up with it throughout the course of the day. And when I tell you, I have worn many concealers in my day, and I am very liney around the eye. This one is the most crease resistant I've ever seen.
Well, and optically, you guys were given a huge task, because when you talk about the divots around the eyes, I mean, look at Megan's. That's a whole other elevator level up.
Isn't that crazy?
With the way that that's lifting. And optically, like when you talked about the divot, that's a loss of volume, right? And we all, as women, get it.
Yes.
And, you know, for a lot of us, there's not a lot that you can do for it. I do think something topically that optically gets rid of that appearance.
Yes.
Yet it's a few seconds out of your makeup routine. That's the difference, because I'll tell you, I do think that as you mature and the skin gets thinner, the first thought is to try to, how do I cover it up so I get back the thickness of the original texture?
And it just makes it heavier.
Exactly.
And it makes it look like thick, and it makes it look ashy. What I love, now Jessica's wearing the porcelain. Now take a look again. The viscosity of this formula is very, very light. So when you get it home, you're gonna be like, this is the most beautiful, clean, light texture I've ever tried. Jessica has a lot of blue under her eye. The porcelain knocked it out, and look at how much it matches her skin. This is the beauty of this concealer. It is the illumination, the pearl, doing the work for you. So you use less concealer, less thickness in the formula, the primer, the nourishing skincare benefits like aloe vera in it, and the illuminating pearls do their job, and what you get is flawless, beautiful skin. Thea is coming. Thea is wearing the medium. Now, Thea, I love this because Thea gets a divot and Thea gets kind of like a little bluish brown under her eye. And if we were to, and the blemishes, sorry Thea to point out, on your skin in the before, we use this on those. And it's the same principle. The illumination and the color correction and the lightness of it immediately knocks it out and makes everything smooth and flawless to work with.
And that's what I appreciate so much, because on a Tuesday, it could be for your eyes, but on a Wednesday, when you've got friends moving in on your complexion, like you're like, oh, thank goodness, it's like a week before Christmas, they'll be gone before then. Like, I'm getting rid of that cycle. Like, I love a concealer that's a multitasker in that sense, because I do feel like a lot of times we have a lot of things in our makeup bag that you're like, what? Like, why does everything only have one purpose?
Right.
You take a look at this concealer and the 5 different shades: porcelain, light, medium, tan, deep. This is brand new today. And yet, what are we seeing here with the turnaround difference?
So this is the tan. Take a look at this. Now, again, look at the brightening quality, because what happens with, I want to say Alicia, I always say it wrong. I'm so sorry. You know why? Because Alicia and Alicia, I'm sorry, ladies.
That's a tricky combo.
It's a tricky combo over there. So she gets really, it's more of a black green under her eye. But the tan, now, again, anything would turn ashy on her with her skin tone. You have to be careful. This concealer brightens it at the root cause. So once you hit the root cause of the problem, you need less formula to concealer. It works better and it doesn't crease and settle.
Well, it's kind of going back to the principle of the finishing powders, right? Like combining all of those different colors. Do you run green? Do you run red? Do you run yellow? Do you run blue? And I like that with all of the girls that we've shown you here with all of our colors, you're not having that guesswork moment. You're getting this home. Maybe you don't know what color those undertones are, but that's why Laura created this, because she's done all the work for you. You take a look here at Alicia, and it's like, what? I mean, she's like,
beautiful?
First of all, I'm like, where did you use it? Because you didn't need it to begin with, but.
Alicia, and I love her so much, and her skin is so beautiful, but underneath she actually gets more yellowy. It's kind of interesting. She gets yellowy under the eyes. But the deep actually knocks it out. It makes it more skin tone correct. It's highlighting. Again, we put it underneath over her blemishes, and then we put foundation over that. But what it does for her is illuminates rather than just cover. We're getting to the root of the problem. This is so groundbreaking. It's so new for Laura Geller. And I'm telling you, it is crease resistant, it is smudge resistant, it stays on, and it just makes you look bright, not made up. The root, I love that it hits it at the root problem.
It's like anything you can find wrong with your skin, Monday through Sunday, done. Pick your color,
It's
brand
so
new today. Here's porcelain. That's the fairest of fair.
Yes, yes.
Then we have light, medium, you know who you are, stay true to who you are. Then we have tan, and then we have deep. It is a 280832, brand new today. The Brighten, the Conceal, the Color Corrective, you name it. Earlier in the show, we showed you the Beauty of Baked 12-piece palette with the brush collections. Now, you're getting 2 double-ended brushes here, so it's like we're giving you 4 different brushes. I want you to take a look